Ladies and gentlemen, hey, you're watching GEEKCASTER, everything geek culture and geek content. What's happening here? This is the after show. That's right, this is the show where we're going to talk about updates, technology, pop culture, news shows, and all that other good stuff. I'm Michael, and today we've got
the salad boy, Dayveonne Bussey.
The car guy nerd, Corey Davis.
Girl next door, Sailor.
Oh man, the thermonuclear modulator tester, Michael. Alrighty, so let's start out with the crowd favorite, Mandalorian.
Ooh.
How you guys feel? I didn't watch the trailer on purpose because
Same.
You did the same thing. Now, Dayveonne and Sailor, you guys saw the trailer.
Yes.
What'd you think?
Dayveonne, this is for you.
I'm excited for this season. I really am.
Okay.
Brought to you in part by Mandalorian holding a baby. Popping. But anyway.
So, this is where I lose my geek card, y'all. Are you ready?
You did not watch season 1.
I didn't watch season 1. I'm not into Star Wars at all. Like, I do remember watching the first Star Wars, and it was like one of the first movies I seen in a movie theater, and that was really cool. So that's what Star Wars is for me.
All right.
Can I intervene, please?
Now, I do have bits of the trailer going on as we're talking.
Okay. All right, Sailor. I'm just gonna let you know something. At least watch one episode from the beginning.
Oh, you know what's even worse? I have Disney Plus.
All right. I'll give you a caveat because I'm not a huge Star Wars fan. I never was. I like Star Trek. I watch all the Star Trek movies, the shows. I love Star Trek. Mm-hmm. But I really watched Mandalorian season 1 and I loved it. You don't have to love Star Wars to watch The Mandalorian. It's like
exactly.
It's great. And coming from someone who's not a huge Star Wars fan, I can say that it's a good watch.
I did. Yeah.
Because I was going to say, don't think of it as Star Wars. Just watch it just because of you want to see something interesting. Something different.
Are there POC in it?
Yes, it is.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's all I needed to hear, y'all. That's it. Okay. Maybe we'll
Giancarlo is in there. Giancarlo Esposito. He plays...
Yeah.
He's just good in everything.
He's good in everything.
Everything.
Everything. Even that.
Everything he touches is gold.
Is gold or is gold?
It's gold.
It's gold.
I'm not going to do any accents or anything, but it's
Thank
just
you,
something. I'm not.
Problem.
I'm a snitch. But anyway, it's just watching that watching the season 1.
Mm-hmm.
It basically made you more excited. I will say, if you're not a Star Wars fan, this is a good introduction for you to become one. And for those who are Star Wars fans, this is a good show to basically say this top majority of their films because of the stories and how the show basically stay consistent.
I wouldn't say all that. I would say the show is better than Star Wars. It doesn't make me want to watch Star Wars. It does give me Star Wars vibes. Like, oh, I know a lightsaber. I know this, blah, blah, blah.
It's definitely not Star Wars. It's a different vibe, yeah.
Yeah, it's a completely different vibe. It's its own thing.
Mm-hmm.
And you should watch it.
Yeah. And so, I know this is going to be huge. So I'm going to let you guys battle this out. What is the update? Oh man, maybe I take my camera off on this one. What is the update between Xbox and PlayStation? I'm gonna hide myself and fight.
Okay, so
Superior console.
PS5 is the superior console. Shoot, don't get me started, Corey.
So,
We have a release date.
oh wow.
We got a release date. What are you talking about?
When's your release date?
Our release date is in November.
If it's November 10th, that's our release date.
Jeez Louise, y'all.
It's one of those. Sailor, how you doing?
I'm just trying to have one of y'all buy the new thing so I can get your old console. That's all I'm saying.
Look, I'm trading my Xbox One in for an Xbox Series X. The way it's built, it's already a technological.
It's like a tower.
So Xbox, Microsoft, all they built are modems, right? So it only makes sense that they build the highest capacity modem that they could build. So that Xbox One was like a modem. Xbox was like a modem. This one is like a modem tower where it's built up, but it's integrated with a fan that blows down, so you don't have any cooling issues like other generations have.
Look at him. He's so hyped.
I'm so hyped.
This tower, it is a built computer. You know how you built this mess yourself? It's already built. Just buy it.
This is the one that you could play all the old games, correct?
Yes. So you can play a majority of the old games. When it first released, you can. They said that you could play all the games from Xbox.
Oh, they said what? What they say you can't play? Tell them what they can't play.
Now
CANT.
Select titles from each generation.
Say it again. People can't hear you.
Oh man, you're making me okay. Select titles instead of all titles, and I'm sad.
Okay, so which one do you not play on the new Xbox?
So it's still up in the air. I haven't really figured that part out yet because there's going to be more to come with that. So at this point, I'm just going to say select titles.
Are you okay?
I'm back. For vengeance.
Okay, turn your camera to the side. Mr. Vengeance.
Okay, shut up. Alright, so
The video's off.
So I should be on.
Oh.
So, I mean, should we be excited about PSP? Not just because it's a new PlayStation,
PSP?
but
How dare you? It's PS5.
PS5.
He said PSP, y'all.
I'm so tired, and I'm mostly tired of this fight back of this one's better, that one's better. I mean,
man,
I haven't heard a really good argument of like why one dominates the other.
All right, let's get with the game.
I think this is why some people are like, you know what? I just want to play on my computer, my laptop, and I don't even want a system.
See, this is what I was going to say with Xbox. Because they do make computer games, and they do have like this business strategy saying player first. So if you buy Xbox Series 1 and you have all these titles, you get the Game Pass. So you don't have to play it on the Xbox. You can actually play it on your phone, you can play it on your computer, you can play it on your tablet. So
the same games?
The same games.
That's
But
impressive.
that's if the games are interesting.
Cross-platform.
If your games are interested, then it's exciting, but it's not. PS5 has the best games. We got Resident Evil 8, sorry. We got Final Fantasy 18 coming. That's coming.
Mm-hmm.
We got, what else? We got a lot of games compared to what y'all got.
Is it backwards compatible?
It's not the point. It's got better games.
Wow.
He just went OP.
Shots fired, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. I gotta do this again. Hold on again.
Don't tell me.
There you go. Shots fired.
Nonsense.
Shoot, what else y'all want to know?
I want to know, can I play my old games on my new system, just like I asked Corey earlier?
Some of them. Not sure which one.
Both hate me, so they both trash. Cool, got it.
All right.
They're not trash.
All right, let's move on. So there are a lot of movies that they're doing remakes. This is a conversation that we've talked about for years on, GeekCaster.com, whether it be from Eclectica, the Eclectic Show. This is a topic that just will not go away because Hollywood is lazy.
Yes.
Same thing with the comic book thing, where it's like, yes, we do like to see our comics in things, but we do like new creativity where we don't know which way it's going to go. Just new stories. The Thing, Exorcist, what else? Chucky, they're all making remakes. Of course, Halloween, there's a rumor about that. They're always doing that. Friday the 13th, that'll always be a rumor. I don't know if they're going to go down that road again. But what do you think about The Thing, Exorcist, and Chucky? Should they make these films?
Quit. No, quit. Please, stop. Stop.
I'd like to see a new version of Chucky, especially because we have new types of art now. Like, that would be kind of cool.
The whole Conjuring universe is the reason why they're doing another Exorcist. Because without that, and they just did The Exorcist, I couldn't see it happening. But I can see it happening now. And with the first Exorcist and how big of an impact it did and how many people actually got hurt on set, to see this one happen, I hope that they can modernize the story because that story is timeless. And I hope a lot of people don't go through the whole Exorcist, I don't even know what the word I'm looking for is. Mishaps.
Exorcism.
The exorcisms and stuff like that. I hope that they can have a better run this time, but I can see it happening. But it's getting to the point, is it a reboot? Is it a remake? Aren't they the same thing? I don't know any at this point.
Well, a remake is a different telling. A reboot is...
A different telling?
No, but you at?
Between the two.
You said what's the difference? Yeah, that's what you just said. What's the difference between the two? You asked that.
You said the same thing twice.
Definition of both of them. We need the definition of both words.
How about you look that up? We'll give you a second, and we'll go back to that. Chucky, because of technology, as long as they don't use CGI, I'm okay with it.
They're gonna use CGI, y'all. It's gonna be fun.
You can have what's the political correct
term? It's gonna look like Wonder Woman, y'all. It's all good. Chucky style.
What we say, Corey?
What's the politically correct term for a short person now? You can have someone with dwarfism or...
He's a doll.
He's a doll. Nobody is that little.
They actually do have those size dolls. So you can have like a life-size doll right now coming live, and that'd be Chucky.
But it's not as fun if he's not...
But how else are you going to do it without CGI?
Oh, life-size dolls are still not that tall.
Animatronics.
Well, but it was already...
Are you saying that they had to have a real actor? I thought you were just trying to figure out what to call Chucky.
No, I would like to see Chucky as a real person.
No!
Okay.
We had Chucky come alive with animatronics. I want to see Chucky the doll come alive as a real person and just wreak horror and havoc and murder and mayhem. Why can't I have
so much better technology now?
I just wanted... I want to say something. Okay, so... Did anybody see the new Chucky that came out?
No.
I started, but I didn't finish.
Okay. Compared to the old Chucky, what did you like the most? Did you like the old Chucky better, or did you like the remake?
I prefer the old Chucky because the new one gave me different vibes. It connected to Wi-Fi. You can have like all these electronics. They made it modern, but I still prefer the original Chucky.
Okay, Sailor?
I had to do a lot of research on the original Chucky because I cosplayed as Tiffany last year. So I'm going to have to just go with the old school Chucky films.
Okay. I'm going to be totally honest with everybody. I like both, but the remake made more sense. Because if you really think about it, the way we use technology, like you said, Corey, the way you could basically... it was like a learning android. So... that type of Chucky was learning its behavior, or learning how to behave. So when you're teaching a cyber how to kill a human, what you think a cyber is going to start doing now? Start killing humans. Compared to back in the day, Chucky was the soul of a dead serial killer.
Right. Because everyone was a dead serial killer. Like they took what was Freddy Krueger syndrome, except he didn't attack you in the dreams. He was possessed into a doll, and that's why I was like, if we have someone reanimated, you know, you can do that, and that's why I think it makes sense to have Chucky as a little person.
And I do have the definition of a reboot and a remake.
Okay.
A reboot is defined by those in the industry as a complete rebrand of a specific title or IP. A remake is defined as a complete retelling of a same story and character that a studio buys the rights to.
So reboot means it is going in a new direction. We are rebranding. Boom. Remake is just a remake. Literally the word remake. Boom.
So was The Lion King a remake or a reboot?
It was a remake.
That was a remake.
Remake.
That was lazy.
No, they took that in a different direction than the original, I thought. They were
but still kept the same.
The main story is over. You know, it's pretty much the main thing. Like Pet Sematary, that was like a reboot. They changed major things in it.
That's cute though.
It was better. The ending was stupid though. They didn't know how to do it.
I just thought it was cute.
I still didn't watch it yet.
Like Norman.
Wait, what? What you said?
Nothing. It's not important.
No, I felt offended at that moment, okay? Because you said a certain name.
Norman? I'm confused.
Yeah.
All right, did you guys see the Babysitter Killer Queen?
Yes.
Guys, why does Salima not watch shows? Because I don't see no one that look like me in the main. All right, then.
Are you serious? They had, what's his name? King Batch in the movie.
Are you telling me that one person is going to come up with some... where's the black girl that looked like me? Where's the black girl at? I'm sorry. But anyways, yeah, so I watched the first season. I watched a few episodes, and I was kind of just like...
Wait, it's not a season, it's a film.
It's a movie.
It's a movie. It's just one movie.
Oh, well, then I watched it, and I didn't keep watching it. That's what that means. I probably stopped halfway, because I remember the beginning, and then she started going crazy, and I was just like...
Wow. Okay.
Came out, and I was like, get that out of my list. Get that out of here.
Okay, for those who in the audience that's watching this that haven't seen Killer Queen, it's a Netflix series.
It is.
That's basically about a boy a Netflix original that basically focuses on a particular character who basically it's pretty much a scaredy cat. The character on the boy. And he has this babysitter who basically he enjoys hanging out with all the time. And this babysitter decides to do a ritual inside his house. And he happens to be the sacrifice. And it has King Batch. It has, what's the guy? Arrow's brother. I forgot his name.
It's okay.
What you mean?
It's like the babysitter version of Jennifer's Body.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
it had Scream vibes for me.
It was okay. It was like Scream, but with a little bit of possession type setup.
The first one was definitely better.
No, the second one was. I really.
Is it a TV show or a movie? Both of them are movies.
Both of them are movies.
They're movies.
Okay.
Yeah, the first one. I think the second one was way better than the first one. Why you say the first one was better?
I mean, production-wise, they obviously had more money and this and that. But as far as the the twists in the first one, that they couldn't compete with that energy because it was so high of like, oh wow, this is what's happening. Oh wow, there was a bunch of that. They didn't really have a bunch of that in the second one. Maybe it's too hard to do. I don't know. I don't even want to give that one away because giving away the little things in that, you might as well don't watch it.
Yeah.
So it
has a lot of elements from other not past movies, but movies that recently came out.
So, well, anyway, without giving anything, just short and sweet. What did you think of the ending? Were you satisfied or dissatisfied? Real simple.
I was satisfied, but it was like I needed more.
So you weren't satisfied.
No.
Okay, Corey. Nope,
No.
that's it. Simple and sweet.
No.
Nope. Corey, were you satisfied or unsatisfied?
I didn't watch it.
I'm about to say Corey didn't watch it. Sailor didn't watch it.
Oh, okay. I wasn't satisfied. I felt that they just tried to sew it up at the end, just kind of like, and also they made mistakes script-wise with, if you notice, Dayveonne, how they left the first film, and then they were like 2 years later, but then all of a sudden he was like a senior or a junior, but if he had a baby,
he was a junior.
Okay, and then there was something else one of the girls did. The girl that lost the rabbit. You saw how little she was?
Yeah.
Like she was too little to have had that happen, and then like what I mean, something didn't line up.
I think my sisters watched it. One day I'll bring my sister on the show with us, and we'll hear her ideas too. She's 11 and great.
Yeah, she watches all the stuff you don't watch. Gotcha.
For shizzle.
All right. Did you guys see Social Dilemma?
Yes, actually.
Hey.
Oh my guys, I watched something.
Can we do a whole episode on that?
Yeah, we can. Can Melody come on the show?
Yeah, because I think it's worth it. I think it's worth doing a whole. It was deep. In fact, fans, everybody, watch Social Dilemma. Oh wait, we have somebody's laughing on the live.
Is it Melody Andrews?
No, Deja.
Oh, hi Deja.
You can use the Halloween series, for example, for every possible reboot, remake, etc. Mark, yeah, I totally agree. You could do that, Mark.
Mark's here too. Hi.
I agree, Mark. You could do that. But also, when you stretch, because remember, Halloween had Halloween 1, Halloween 2, Halloween 3, they went a totally different direction. That didn't do well. Then they went back to the comfort zone.
And did well.
But I like the fact they went a different direction. You could literally do a Halloween story every 2 years and be different and captivating. Because how many times can you kill the same character?
Michael Myers in present day with the Ring cameras, because sure as heck we gonna be ready.
Yeah, a lot of those movies I don't think would work well in today's society.
I'm saying, I watch a lot of IDTV. Let's go, Michael.
We're going? We're doing it?
Mr. Myers, let's go.
I'm ready. Theme music. Oh, man. Are we doing anything for Halloween? Are we going to have a GEEKCASTER Halloween party?
We're going to social distance. Halloween.
If we do, I'll wear my Hot Topic Halloween gear.
You know what, Corey? For birthdays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Halloween, guess what? We're going to social distance on all of them. How about that right there?
I mean, Thanksgiving needs to be socially distanced because you can't sit next to some person for too long because then fights break out and it's just a terrible time. Whew, I opened up too much.
How is Thanksgiving going to be this year? I know my family's still going to try to come together.
Family's It's gonna happen.
Come together, share the love, share the corona.
I just don't, but you got that one like real extra cousin that shouldn't be coming to this event.
And they'll be the ones coughing. Talk about I miss y'all.
Anyways,
he's not invited.
He can't even breathe in that mask, y'all.
You're not invited to Thanksgiving. You're not invited to the cookout.
Yes, I can. I can't. So I can't breathe in this mask.
Now he can't come out. Look at that. He's stuck. He's stuck. You know what this reminds me of? Last week's episode of Lovecraft Country.
I don't like the fact that you gotta wait every week. Get with the program. Release it all at once. Stop it.
You might release it on Saturday or like tomorrow again, like they did for episode 4.
I forgot to ask that one question for the season 2 of The Boys. Did you like how they batched 3 episodes and then started releasing every week? Or
I like that. That was cool.
No, I didn't like it.
You didn't like it?
No, I thought if I get one episode, I know I'm looking forward to another episode. I really thought that season 2 was only 3 episodes long. I was Googling with everyone, like, what happened? Is that it? That can't just be it. But it's different.
Are they going to do 1 episode a week, or are they going to release 3 a week?
They only released 3, and now it's 1 episode to the end of it. So if you're going to...
Y'all, that was petty. Just
do it like 1 week, release 3 episodes, and then 2-3 weeks, release another 3. Don't just like...
No. They should have just did 3 episodes a week. Just call it a day, man. Let it go. Let it go.
We just brought out something that no one's talking about because I guess they're too busy thinking about kids going back to school and then Halloween, but we just brought up something that's huge. How are people going to deal with Thanksgiving? I think that's a whole nother conversation, but my mind is a little blown on that.
It's the perfect excuse. You don't have to invite the family member because now you can say you have corona and they can't come over.
Oh, you're lying.
Oh, you ain't got to cook.
Yeah, exactly.
Y'all, I just know I'm going to be expected to go home. And if I'm expected to go home, that a lot of other people are expected to go home. A lot of other people who've been going out to the club should not come home, but they don't come home anyways, and then we all gonna get sick, and then it's gonna be coronavirus wave 2.
Hey guys.
Halloween, y'all. These kids it's the first Halloween kids ain't trick-or-treating outside.
Oh, they trick-or-treating. They're just gonna put a bucket at the end of the pathway so you walk by and grab candy.
Oh, thank you. But you're still passing
other people.
The person who put the candy in the thing. You're still having other people pick up candy, and you don't know where their hands have been. And it's the same. It's literally the same issue.
Oh, you gotta wear your mask.
Oh, guys, we're running out of time. Can you give everybody your social media?
Dayveonne Bussey Facebook, and Dayveonne Bussey Instagram.
Corey Davis, I am GT3 on Instagram and Twitter.
Sailor Leone, I am Sailor Leone on Instagram. Nope, I messed up. Sailor Leone cosplay on Instagram, Sailor Leone on Twitter and Facebook. Boom, you're welcome.
And I am Michael7Michael. And you could also catch GEEKCASTER on GEEKCASTER.com, GEEKCASTER on IG. Thank you so much for checking us out. And,
follow us on Twitter too.
If you don't like anything we're talking about, leave a little message, follow us. You can check us out on IG and on GEEKCASTER.com. And now I'm going to read all the little things. You don't have to talk about politics with your crazy uncle 3 weeks after. I guess that's towards you, Sailor.
Maybe I can't see it. The people don't know what the comments say. You got to read it out loud, friend.
Yeah, that was your job. Next show.
Go read it. I want to hear it.